The China-South Africa Economy and Trade Association is holding a job fair in Johannesburg to showcase Chinese enterprises offering job opportunities to South Africans. About 100 enterprises are attending the fair with the hope to offer 1,000 jobs to local applicants. More than 100 well-known Chinese companies based in South Africa are offering nearly 20,000 jobs over the next 3 years. SABC News reporter Liabo Setho is attending the fair for us. We cross to her now. Thanks very much for joining us, Liabo. What's happening where you are?
Good afternoon, Nams. Well, as you know, if you have been watching us at home, you'll know that I've been here at the Jobs Fair, which is currently taking place, or took place, actually, let me correct that. It took place this morning here at Gallagher Estate in Midrand. It has just concluded. In fact, as I speak, people are packing up, even the exhibitors are packing up, everyone going home. But what did happen this morning was that we had a keynote address from the Minister of Employment and Labour, who talked about the challenges that we obviously know about, which is the issue of unemployment in the country, which is sky high. Now, it is said that one of the sectors that will be instrumental in helping to dent this high unemployment rate is the role that small and medium enterprises can play. And I have gone out of my way to sort out a friend in the small business industry who can talk to us about what his business, Alpha and Omega, is doing to bring in graduates, particularly those of life sciences. He says he's a medical doctor. His name is Dr. Brett Lyndon Singh, and he's the founder of Alpha and Omega. He's been part of this fair, and we're going to chat to him about what role his business is playing. Brett, thank you so much for making time to speak to us. Alpha and Omega, shortly, what do you do at Alpha and Omega?
Thank you so much, Liabo. It's great to be with you. Alpha and Omega MedTech is a life sciences company. We have a vision to transform healthcare through innovation with ethical technology transfers, and hoping to one day realize made in South Africa medical devices. We've already worked in IVD diagnostic sector, and we are the largest contributor to South Africa's response against COVID-19, with us doing a 100,000 donation of test kits to the Medical Research Council in 2021 July. So yeah, we have an aim to continue to contribute to SME employment as well as internships in life sciences, and we are here today as part of the representatives for this job fair as a model that we're able to build in our time in China to recruit those unemployed graduates in life sciences and hopefully get them into the right areas that they need to get them upskilled, and hopefully start to stimulate the economy and get to our goal for NDP in 2030. That's 9 million jobs from SMEs. Yeah.
Share with us the most critical and important lessons that you have learned while working and studying in China about the kind of skills they're cultivating there that we could start adopting here. Whether you're a parent, whether we are at school, as a government, as corporates, what kind of mindset, skills-wise, can we start to cultivate in the country?
I think it's an excellent question. It starts, number one, with your work ethic. We should be getting up early and having that burden of purpose in ourselves to get the job completed. There is an urgency in China. There is also a spirit of entrepreneurship amongst most of the under 30s, especially those who come up with skilled qualifications. I'm a graduate in medicine and in pediatrics, and we now are trying to see where we can fit ourselves into entrepreneurship. And so there is no model to show that once you have a degree, you will actually get a job. We have seen that in South Africa. What we do need to look at is the market. What do we need? How can we contribute, and how can we upskill and bring each other together? Number one, work ethic. Number two, to support the community and build the ecosystem of SMEs. We drive off the support of our elders, of the people who have already done that, and we get that experience. It's time for us to absorb and get to work. We need to stand up and say, I can do something, and actually contribute. Yep.
Yeah. One of your dreams as Alpha and Omega is to have a made in South Africa medical devices or apparatus. How far are you with that? I know that you had some talks perhaps with the minister this morning. When can we perhaps look at launching a factory where those can be manufactured here locally? We know that manufacturing locally is quite still a challenge.
I think it's an excellent question. I believe the medical devices and pharmaceuticals as an industry, it can't be a copy-paste model from the automotive or the poultry or the textiles industry, simply because we have long approvals processes, we have the quality management systems that need to be put into place, and there's lots of training that needs to happen for these graduates so that we can develop a device. However, South Africa is the launching pad for Africa. Deputy Minister Bottas today spoke about the AFCFTA and where South Africa is in that. We actually are the key in SADC for medical devices and even on the continent. And so we need to recruit more companies to here, bring their subsidiaries, multinationals to come and invest, and we need to continue to help to stimulate the SME. So our dream of localizing manufacturing is, I believe, it's just around the corner. In a couple of years, we should be able to have an IVD diagnostic that has printed at the back, made in South Africa or proudly South African. And I believe we can do it. We have the great scientists. We have the scientists who figured out, the virulent strain of Omicron. We have people who can do it. We just need to now combine our business acumen with our scientific fields and actually bring them together. And I'm a spokesperson from the under 30 community that we need to be there right in the front and try to bring all of these voices together and formulate a compact so that we can get that stuff done. Yep.
Brett, I can't wait to see those plans flourishing and coming to fruition. Thank you so much for talking to us on SABC News. Nompu, that was Brett Lyndon Singh. He is the founder of Alpha and Omega. They have a dream of one day establishing a manufacturing plant where they can produce made in South Africa medical apparatus. And hopefully, with the talks that are beginning to happen with government, we can only hope that now the work starts happening, the implementation, which is something we really, really lack as a country. We have a lot of great plans, but when it comes to implementation, it tends to be really slow. And when you have promising young business owners and entrepreneurs who say, we want to do this, they can only be supported from here on. That's all from us from here at the Gallagher Estate in Johannesburg. It's back to you in studio.
Thanks very much, my colleague there, Liabo Setho. Mining production decreased by a staggering 6% year-on-year in February compared to February last year, while production fell by 6.4% in February compared to January the same year. This follows month-on-month